You already know what I'm gonna say. This is Goddess Raven, and this is the Goddess Raven show. And I'm not gonna be up here long, y'all. I'm just gonna be here for a couple minutes. But I just noticed a new trend that is going on YouTube, where people are using um our insecurities for the come ups. And I'm not saying that the lead attorney is doing that. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying that a lot of people are saying they're seeing a difference with the lead attorney now. And I noticed that a lot of folks are saying there's some differences with him from the content he used to produce, which was more focused on his legal side. And he would take a trend. Before he used to talk, very more professional, just about you know the courtroom and child support and everything else, with involving paying child support and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, hey, not today, Satan. I love you. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Queen Enchanted. How you doing, Miss Hedgick? Yeah, it's like it's a changeover. There's something going on YouTube where it's like so driven, not only just with YouTube, but in media in general, where it's more focused on our insecurities, and our insecurities of being career driven and making a decision to be career driven and not focusing on relationships at the moment. And eventually, when you do focus on relationships, what is our chances of finding love? um there was a recent video that was up on his channel that was talking about it's just let me remove this real quick. Remove this so we can see like the differences. Okay, so we can see the differences of what his channel was like. Okay, and if you look at his channel 5 months ago, let me see what he's doing 5 months ago. If you look at his channel 5 months ago, y'all, look at these views at 5 months. He's getting 164,000 views 5 months ago when he was talking about how Charlemagne the God escaped felony charges. He's using his legal senses. Now he talks about when he's talking just legal stuff and what his opinion is. Look at the numbers. Tasha K, $3 million case exposed by Cardi B, claim dismissed, right? That's 153,000 views. Is Tasha K going to jail over R. Kelly situation? 133,000 views. Cease and desist, Charlemagne, 106,000 views. And as he starts to go into the YouTube realm, right? As he gets to what now he was making triple digits, right? Three digits, right? 160 something thousand, 100 something thousand. So he was always making 100 and something $1,000, hundred, I mean, views when he stuck to celebrity or, professional, just legal advice and stuff, right? Now that he's switched over to now going into more of YouTube realm of stuff, notice his views are now 96,000, and that was just 2 months ago. Look, 96,000 is still excellent in numbers, okay? It's not, but it is a drop from going from, look at this, and it's a progressive drop. 96,000 here, right? 89,000 here, 87,000 here, 83,000, 80, 78. So you see, the number did drop from when he was just doing legal. So when he was just doing legal, right? Look at this right here. So a year ago he was at 78,000. Okay. All right. Now he has a Kevin Samuel playlist. Let's check that out. 8 views. Okay, let's click on this one right here. I will manifest a husband. What? You're known for talking about child support. You're known for giving advice about legal information, because that's your claim to fame. Your claim to fame is legal. How did you get to I will manifest? Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Hey, Raven in chat. I actually thought it was just Raven. Good evening, Raven and Ravens. Okay. Have been watching him, and I didn't know he was a huge manosphere person till recently. I didn't know either. Helping others, I thought. Okay. Good to see you over here. Okay. Still nice. He has a female moderator who's a faithful KS follower. Yes, I know. Um, Bash Black Women is the new money grab. Hmm. Especially twice. Okay. Hey everyone, hope everyone is doing good. Janet, we are doing fine. Okay, is your best friend changing, getting messy? Okay, she knows about mess. Listen, there is a 73-year-old Black woman, Granny Karma Homestead. She just gives household advice and has like 462,000 views per clip. I love her, and she is not in any mess. I don't even think, okay, I don't even think she knows about mess. Sometimes people don't think what they say till, oh, yeah, okay. So here you go. I will manifest a husband. Boo boo, how we get to that? Will Black women compete for Black men featuring Kevin Samuels? So I got a question here. I got a couple questions here. From these three things that he has up here, I will never do this for my husband. Because Kevin Samuels is the lead attorney's moderator too on that channel. And I noticed since Kevin Samuels became the moderator on that channel that his amount of people when Kevin's in that chat doubles. He can have damn near 5,000, 7,000 people up in his chat if Kevin Samuels is in this chat. I mean, honestly, I like the lead attorney. I respect his hustle. I respect his brand. I respect what he's doing. You know, he has figured out an angle for himself. Dang, no Black men for me. LOL. What? Yeah. So I get it. He has aligned himself with Kevin Samuels because he realized that Kevin Samuels does have a huge following. He does. He is a self-made millionaire. He is making, his millions off of YouTube. And he's making his money off of playing off of, our insecurities because we want to get married. And but so he is Kevin Samuels is presenting himself as the guru to help us Black women and women to get married. And that means talking about our weights, that talking about our weight, age, and whatever else he puts in his rules that we, have to fit into in order to get married, and how we must change ourselves and stuff like that to get married. Now you got a title talking about, you know, we can't, I will manifest a husband with Kevin Samuel. And I guess they're saying that, you can't manifest a husband without doing certain things. I don't like men who put black women down. Um, create your best version, a version, yes. Y'all don't need help. Y'all don't need no help. None of us do. Is he married? Who? And neither one of them are married. Lead attorney's not married, and neither is Kevin Samuel married, but they are both divorced. No bottom of the barrel for me. I don't compete for scraps. I don't compete, period. But I have a question. I mean, I'm presenting this as like, how do we compete? I mean, is some of what they're, making these titles of, are they incorrect? Are they incorrect? Will black women compete for black men? I mean, in some ways, we do compete. When we go out with the intentions of looking the best that we can to get the attention that we want. So in that way, we do compete. And I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna keep it real. When I was, in my 20s, and I was going out with people, going out and having fun. Yeah, we did have friendly competition with, girlfriends for like certain guys' attention to see if you could get them so they could, buy your drinks, or, take you out to eat, or, be your boy, date them and stuff like that. Those things did occur. We did compete. But as an adult, should we still continue what we were doing in our 20s and compete for men out here? I mean, is there enough black men to go around? Is there enough men to go around? Is there enough black men that are educated, have their, ish together, don't have baby mama dramas? Is there enough of them to go around? Is there anything wrong with being dating interracially? Being in an interracial relationship, if you cannot find love in the community, if you tried everything you can and you still cannot find love in the community, or maybe it's time to move, maybe it's time to take shit online, maybe it's time to look at other races of people. I don't know what you got to do, but something's up. Because I'm looking at YouTube, and there's a lot of black men on here that are pushing this exact like hustle. Like, you want to get married, this is what you got to do. Why can't black women, why can't black women act right? Why black women act the way they act? Black women, if you want to be married, this is what you need to do to get our attention. You need to do this. But I'm like, okay, where's all these videos about black men? This is what y'all need to do. Or men in general. This is what you need to do to get our attentions. Like, I don't know, if it feels like, are the roles reversing? Are we now the ones that are supposed to be chasing these men? Where back in the day, in our mothers' times and grandmothers' times, and they were, they were viewed as the prize. But now the men are the prize, and we women are no longer the prize in some of these guys' eyes. How did it switch? Do you think this is a ploy for Kevin Samuel to slow down the lead attorney's success because of his fast growth on YouTube? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't. You could have a point there. You could have a point. But let's open up this video. We're not going to play it because I don't want Lee coming after my ass. He a lawyer. But let's open this video and just click on it. And I just want to see how many views did this 6 minutes and 34 second video get. This video got 23,762 views. This man was at 50,000 before. He's now at 77,800 and something subscribers. And it says here, a woman says that marriage is her highest priority, and yet she will never approach a man. Her future husband will find her regardless. And Kevin Samuels discusses how he sees this rationale in so many women. Why does it exist? Does manifesting a husband work consistently? If manifesting a husband is a good and reliable option, why does Time magazine say that our women by far are the most single women of all sectors? Are there any lessons that women and men can learn from this? Our insecurities, our issues are now being put on Front Street for money. That's a lot to unpack. Because if you believe in the secret, which is something that, you know, Oprah pushes, she says that you can manifest a husband. You can manifest anything that you want to manifest in life. Agreed at the let me see what you said. My brothers are in the 1%, black men making over six figures, and all they are looking for is a lady, is to have their children and take care of them in their home. I got so many questions, I really do. I got so many questions. I'm going to have to make another video or a live discussing about whether or not if people in their 40s are still dateable. Because now it's like this whole issue with women is becoming so like our insecurities and everything is becoming so big on YouTube that you have men basically writing off a whole age group of women. If you're 40 years old and 40 years old to 60, you are not worth dating. I put up a little poll on my thing and said, are men checking, are good men checking for women over their 40s? And the majority, a lot of them said it depends. So I guess it depends if they want to have kids or not. Okay. TLL, what's going on, guy? Oh, we're just talking in. We're just talking. I could chime in. All right, chime in. I can't with Kevin Ish. It's a gimmick for him to get clicks and views. That's what he's, what? Some of us think it's a click and view thing. And this is how he makes his bag and stuff. But then he says, that, just, people are hitting him up. The same women that be in this chat dogging him out are the same women that are coming back to him, hitting him up saying that we need your help. We need your help to find a husband. We want to get married. So I just want to know, like, what the flip is going on? There's so many questions I got from this. Can you manifest a husband? Do we have to compete for a man? Do we have to compete for a boyfriend? Do we have to compete for a husband? What if we are now in our 40s and don't want to have kids? Are we undateable? There's so much stuff in this whole thing that I'm gonna have to like make separate lives for all of these questions. Kevin Samuel can't keep a spouse himself. He can't. Lena Turney and Kevin are both divorced. They're both divorced. Okay? They are. Kevin is a strange bird. But I have to say that Kevin does have a point. Oh, don't you come from Raven now. I've been watching some of his videos and I think he does have a point in like, if you want to be with you want the best quality man that you can get. If you're single and you want the best quality man that you can get, it's in your best interest to look your best. Carry yourself in the best way. But that's another topic. The Kevin Samuel crowd is the crowd that wants to be RK. Whoa. That's a good quote. That's a good statement right there that you made. Create your best vision. This is a good one. No, you do not have to compete for anyone. God has someone special for you. You do have to make yourself visible, though. You cannot stay in the house. And you're right. You can't stay in the house. You got to be out there. You got to be proactive. Get your ass to the gym. Get your ass to, like the cigar spots. Get your ass to a football game. Let me tell you something. I am determined to lose 100 pounds. Y'all gonna go on this journey with me. I'm determined to lose 100 pounds, revamp my whole entire body. And I decided I do want to get married. I do. hmm And you got to put yourself out there. You got to put yourself out there. No, he doesn't. Hey, Miss Redhead, how you doing? Hey, Goddess mods in chat. That's not all a relationship is about, right, everyone? Well, tell me, Wendy, what's your opinion? Altogether now, male chauvinist. Yes, Natasha. Okay. I'm in the Navy and I have seen tons of high value men with bugger wolves. What is bugger wolves? Natasha, you gotta explain this to me. What do you mean with bugger wolves? What? Mhm. I am making some changes, and I have been listening to Kevin, and he is correct. If you want yourself somebody good, you want somebody that's sexy and everything, you want somebody that's fit, then you should be fit too. And I can't front. He got a point. Put your best foot forward. I let my depression get me fat. Shit. I was already married for 20 years. I'm good. Oh shoot. Valerie, you don't want to be married again? Okay. Bugger wolves. What the hell are bugger wolves? I'm curious about this. Oh my gosh. I just lost 70 pounds. You could do anything you put your mind to. What? 70 pounds? Wendy, girl, speak on it. Like, congratulations. Like, congratulations on your weight loss. That is absolutely amazing. 70 pounds? Girl, oh my gosh. I'm like, that is really amazing. I would love to lose 70 pounds. I mean, I'm telling you. Well, you know what? I'm going to be on it. I'm going to need some encouragement, y'all. I'm going to need some encouragement. But yeah, I definitely want to lose it because maybe it will take all these health issues away from me that I'm facing. Because I want to live. I do not want to die. Exactly. Create your best version. Congrats, Wendy. Like, really, like, shout out to Wendy. Snooky. I don't know. Snooky. Wait, Snooky Stackhouse? Snooky. I was like Snooky from Jersey Shore. Snooky. When I see, I don't know. That's a cute avatar too. Like, damn, y'all making me want to go back and be a lesbian again now. Well, I wasn't ever a lesbian. I mean, y'all making me want to go back and be bi. Cause damn, there's some y'all be some fine ass women up in here. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not hitting on anybody, Lord Jesus. Before y'all think I'm hitting on y'all, I'm just looking. Okay, I still got my eyes. Okay, I'm still in the rainbow community. I'm just looking. Oh yeah, from True Blood. Oh my gosh, I love True Blood. That's my show. Like, I'm so sad that man died. The black guy with the bald head that was in True Blood. I'm so pissed he died. My mother married a wealthy man. My mother married a wealthy man when she was 50. Well, go ahead, Natasha's mama. They've been married for 20 years. You see what I'm saying? So that means you can. Don't let these men out here are trying to say that women that are 40 and 50, they're not valuable anymore because they might not be able to produce a child. So they might not have no value. That's the narrative they trying to push out here. But you know what? Y'all people, a lot of folks, a lot of men out here, y'all, you know, you're missing a good blessing. You might be cutting off your soulmate. Natasha, awesome. Hi, Avery. How you doing? Hi, everyone. Goddess Raven Show. I beg first. I beg first. Go to Vampire Eric. Then you guys can go. That's Kevin S. Brainwashing. It's on a lot of these channels. Like, there's one channel that I showed in one of my lives. They actually had a list. Like, if you're at this age, you should be doing this. If you're at this age, you should be doing this. And this is your value. They actually had a list valuing women like cattle and your age next to it and what your value is at that age. I thought that was crazy. Valerie, thank you. She's happy. Hey, Vista and Vibe. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, thanks, Ursula. Valerie, Yum, Vampire Eric. Yes, Wendy, go ahead. All right. I'm going up. Okay. Let's be accountable. Let's be accountability partners. No sugar, no salt, no carbs. Let's get it. Okay. I'm with it. What we cannot front on is that Kevin is smart. Kevin has become a millionaire. Okay, Kevin has become a millionaire. Kevin has become an unstoppable force on these YouTube streets. Okay, people are now, I mean, he's doing interviews, he's doing everything out there. He has definitely built himself an amazing brand off of insecurities and men. Being the ear for men's voices. Okay, nope. Nope. Oh my gosh. Okay, my food, I just want to make me a beef patty so badly it ain't even funny. Okay, now a drink. Fridge. Okay, I cannot help y'all be accountable with food. I'm a negative influence and will fall and will fail y'all every day. I know that, 'cause especially with your ass getting the damn munchies. What else does he do besides child support videos? Okay, so Avery, he what he used to focus on was child support videos, but now he has now changed that bag to look at 23,000. But here's the thing: 23,000 views is a lot of view for a 6 minute video. But he's used to getting 78,000. So let's look at this other video right here. The lead attorney. Did I move it? Here's another video he's done, right? And this one is will black women compete for black men? So he calls Kevin Samuel the Godfather. So the Godfather, Kevin Samuel, joins a conversation I had with Suzette Speaks, a beautiful, intelligent attorney who is still single. And we discuss whether Black women will compete for Black men to the same degree that the women, compete for their advanced. Do you see how this is worded? Will We'll discuss whether Black women will compete for Black men to the same degree that women, compete for their advanced degrees and employment. So we supposed to go as hard as we go for getting a job. We supposed to compete to get this man. According to the Times Magazine, Black women are the most, here he goes, he's quoting it again. According to the Times Magazine, the Black women are the most likely to be single out of any sector. They are single at a rate of 62%. Are they sitting back and waiting for Mr. Right too? Are they manifesting his presence? Is there anything in the strategy that needs to change? So I'm reading that. What is y'all opinion, y'all? Miss Redhead, thank you all for the support of my honesty. I just like to be upfront so y'all don't think I'm a help. Oh no, look, this is not a weight loss channel, okay? That's my other channel, which I'm going to be launching to soon. That's another channel. They are trying to pit Black women against each other. Well, they've been trying to pit Black women to against each other in some ways. And as far as there's already this issue that's in our community where it's light-skinned Black women versus dark-skinned Black women versus medium complexion women. From it's like we already compete with each other in some way, from light to dark, to fat to skinny, to thick to medium, to we're already competing in some way with each other. We are. They're already putting us together and we're already pitted against each other in that aspect, by skin tone, by size, by education, everything. Hey, Michaela, how you doing? It's good to see you, Michaela. The lead attorney and Kevin Samuel are garbage. The KKK also doesn't want Black women to be educated. But I don't know, Natasha, if they're against education. I don't think they're against education, but they just want it seems like they want us to, yeah, go get that education, but you need a man. You need to go fight for that man. You need to go compete for that man. You need to fight for that man. You need to go get yourself a man too. Just don't be focused on education by itself. Be focused on education, but also be focused on getting that man. What is this value ish? I don't get it. You either are meant for each other or not. The universe has its own plans no matter what you try to do. Well, not how they say it, because they just popped in, got to run. Y'all take care. I'm going to finish watching on my TV. Okay, Michaela. The thing is, The universe has its own plans no matter what you try to do. Mhm. You either are meant for each other or you not. That's true. That is so true. I don't watch Kevin's nothing, so I don't care. In my Kelly voice, I do what I want. It just happens by, but they're saying that this is not a just happen thing anymore. This ain't no just happen. If it was just happening, it wouldn't be 62% of us women out here still single and looking. I think black men should focus on fixing black men before they tell us. If they would focus on themselves, it wouldn't be so many single black women. Ooh, wait. I have to go back to the bushes. I'm getting heated. I agree with Miss Redhead. Okay. Well, you ain't got to go in the bushes. This is a friendly discussion, y'all. Everybody, it's a friendly discussion. Okay. That's my story. Okay. Yes, Ursula, you should do a YouTube channel on that. Hmm. Like, this is what I'm going to be like. I'm going to be doing a whole series on this conversation about men and dating and black women and dating and women in general and dating because uh, oh, he's doing a live right now. Oh no, I can't be in that live right now if you're doing it now. Sorry. And 20 black women are supposed to compete for one prize bachelor. Yeah. Yeah. So what do y'all think? Turning this into a competition, y'all. I understand your culture over there is different to ours. Here, no one could ever tell you who you could be with. We just don't roll like that. Raven, please do. I am, because I'm definitely, curious about this topic. As a single female, I'm definitely curious about this. Like, because I want to know what's real, what's the tea, what's the truth, what's real, what's not real. Plug this in so I can share this link. Okay, now my thing is on. Thanks, guys, for the advice. I might. Yeah, I have a live already planned that I just did not. I gotta contact Philly Kid. Matter of fact. Okay, so anybody who got an opinion of and want to come up and say their piece. Yeah, yeah, it's different culture. Raven, please do. I think over here in the US, we're very competitive. We're naturally competitive with each other about every damn thing. That I guess now they want us to even compete for finding love and finding being in a relationship. But maybe that's why there's so many shows on TV now that are based on competition. Ready for Love. Look at this show, Ready for Love. That's on the Oprah channel, the OWN channel, right? It's about, oh, let me see. Okay, here, hey Raven, we have voting in New Mexico today. Have to go to the rally. See you soon. Okay, I understand that. Get your vote on. I'm happy being single. I don't want to deal with anyone's BS. But that's the thing. Just because we're single doesn't mean we have to deal with the BS. You know? We don't have to deal with the BS. I'm happy to be I'm being single. I don't want to deal with the BS. But it doesn't mean if we find somebody that loves us, that we're gonna have to deal with BS. No, that's not a guarantee, y'all. I'm hungry. While I'm talking, I'm gonna put a beef patty in the damn oven. Oh, drop one. All right. You're gonna hear the microwave go off in a minute. He sure is. Okay, the game is Get black women to settle for less by telling them that they don't qualify for what they want. Woo! That's deep. Woo, child, that is deep. That is a deep statement there. That is super deep. The game is to get black women to settle for less by telling them that they don't qualify for what they want. Hmm. If you don't look this way, you don't talk this way, you don't carry yourself that way, you're not submissive enough, your education ain't this, you come with kids, you got a child already, you're a single mom with a child, so now that takes your value down. All these things that you know what, you got to point to that. You got to point. But you know what? Bump that. We ain't got to settle. No one tells white women to compete for men. You right. You right. So why is it an issue in our community? The reason why it's an issue in our community, because there are more white men than there are black men? Is it because there's more white men that have white collar jobs than in the black community? Like, is that the reason why? Because I'm curious. Like, is that it? Is it because we have more? We have less. We have less available men. A lot of our men, it's sad to say, a lot of our men are locked up, feeding the feeding people's systems. You know, it's a business now. It's a business. It's sad to say, but it is a huge business to lock people up in these red states for profit. So a lot of our men are locked up. And once they get locked up and they get into the system and they come back out, it's very hard for them to get jobs, to get back into society. So their chances of getting that high end job is not very good. Then we compete with the Kardashians of the world. We're competing with every race for our men. We are. And especially if you're a baller. If you're a baller and you make a certain amount of money, shoot, you definitely gonna be competing. I could never tell if it's blue collar or white collar. They have a lot of men, blue collar too. Yeah. My boyfriend had a great blue collar job. Okay. And no, it's because we want to excuse the lack of fight in our community and blame black women. I see some videos out here talking about they on their own. For a long time, us black men, we stood in front and we fought for our women, but now they on their own. I was like, damn, it's like that. We on our own. Okay, good to know. Wow, Raven, he was in jail for 17 years. He told me 3 years ago. Okay. The issue is our community, and the issue in our community is Black women are not just settling for just any man. Truth be told, Black women set our standards very high. We do when it comes to dating and relationships and marriage. Yeah, we do. And the question that Kevin Samuel is posing is, are we messing up by doing this? That's the question Kevin Samuel is posing to us women these days. You know, were we wrong to not choose that man? Did we blow our chance to have happiness by not picking that man? All this mess is subjective. I agree. So into the relationship 8 years. Okay. What is selling though? Hey, just Jay. Hey, love. How you doing? Raven. Yeah, that's a long time. Ursula, you got a good point. But now I have a question. Is our high standards keeping us back from marriage? Is having a high standard holding us back from finding love? Is our standards too high? Why is it the rate at 62%? 62% of women are single. So are we keeping our standards too damn high? My question to Kevin Samuel is, are the brothers ready to for a strong Black woman? No. Because when I've listened to Kevin Samuels and stuff, they not talk he ain't talking about no strong Black woman. Okay? Okay, the thing that Kevin Samuels be talking about is you want a man that's high value. You want this high value man. Well, then you're gonna have to be prepared that to what is that? What do you say? Um, be prepared to be alone. You want this high value man, be prepared to be alone because he gonna be working all the time, so he can provide. You know, have come with some skills, how to cook, how to clean, how to listen, how to take it, how to, basically how to be submissive. Child, I refuse to listen to that trash. Just Jay said, I am not listening to it. Avi said, LOL to Natasha. Okay. Mine, I known since I was in school, an amazing 24-year, I guess 24-year marriage until he passed. Then before no more for me. Okay. Child refused to listen to any of that trash. Okay. Natasha said, I'd rather be single forever than marry a Dusty. And you know what? That's the truth. That is true. Like, Women don't want to marry a Dusty. We want them to come with their ish together. You know, that's true. That is true. Built to listen, clean, and have babies. That's one of the reasons, a major reason why a man will settle down with a woman. If you listen to Kevin, mm-hmm. Yes, Mabel. Hey. Okay, we need a rock pile for people like him. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hey, everyone. I am multitasking per usual. Me too. Same here, multitasking. Hey, Nikki D, how you doing? You just got here. Okay. Ooh, that's a good question. Let me see what Ursula done said up in here. I have no question for that man. He need to live his truth. I'm trying to understand today's topic. What is going on with Kevin Samuel and the attorney? Is he being sued or something? Nikki D, no. What is going on is people are noticing, there's people are noticing that the lead attorney went from being went from talking just about legal cases, child support, talking about trending topics and tying it into law, to now he is talking about, will black women compete for black men? And I'm trying to figure out how we get to here. How did we get here? How did we get to go from you talking about child support, you talking about being a lawyer and everything to deal with that, to you now talking about, will black women compete? But I realized, like so many other people, that since he has now got with Kevin Samuels, his direction has changed. And they support him on this manosphere. They do. I guess this is the single attorney that is looking for love now or wants to be married. And he's has Kevin Samuel given her advice. So I will never do this for my husband. Here's another one. The same lady, 41 years old with 3 kids, who said that finding a husband is her highest priority, says nevertheless that she would never do this. So now here we go, targeting the women in the 40s. Because they say women in their 40s are set in their ways and less likely to bend. Samuel says that the older woman is less, is harder to like with these women in their 20s and stuff, they're not filled up with so much ideals and stuff. So they can be, you can mold them more. Now, if you're older, you kind of have to be deprogrammed. Stop hanging out with your friends. Stop hanging out with your single friends if you're trying to get married. Stop watching TV. Don't watch TV. You got to change. There's some things you got to change if you're looking. Now let's look at his thing. Now his videos went from being about legal questions to now, let's see here. He got Tasha K up in here. YouTube Elementary. This is great because that's about how you can, have a successful YouTube channel. But now his last few videos is, I'll never do this for a husband. Look at this one. Black women need to wake up. Black women, beautiful, black, and successful, and single. Why? Why? Another video right here. Why is pretty black attorney still single? Do the lead attorney and Kevin Samuel attack women? Women, disagreeable, defensive, argumentative about everything. Then this dude up here that he has up here right here, his wife, everything that she do has to be go through him. He has to know what she's doing 24/7 at all times. All times he needs to know what she is doing. If she move, he needs to know. And that's one of his favorite guests to have on the show. Kevin Samuels is a damn lie. He is a male chauvinist fool. Where is his strong black woman? In the words of Miss Wanda, I'm just asking questions. This is like the Trisha Paytas telling us all how to be a good person. No, you didn't mention no Trisha Paytas with her lying ass. Now, Trisha, the person, if y'all don't know who Trisha is, Trisha pretended to be bipolar. Trisha pretended to be bipolar, y'all. And she not. You know what? That's the rumor. Everybody's saying that is the rumor that he is looking for a guy. He ain't looking for no woman. I just don't have the energy to be annoyed with men like this. So, Michael, I just want to do you think anything that he says has some merit to it? Like, does anything he say have merit to it? Natasha, they are divorced. Create your best version. Your name says it all. If people think that way, I have no desire to connect with people like that in any way. Agreed. Oh, okay. I will raw be privileged, y'all. I will talk to y'all later, okay? XOXO. All right, Raw. Robbie Privilege, be safe out there. Yes, just Jay. Why are they watching and listening to their garbage running up their clicks and views? Because they now feel that they are the prize. You don't want to be single no more. You want to be married. So they feel like they are the prize now. The man is the prize. Where back in the day, it used to be the woman used to be the prize. The roles have now become reversed. There's now the man that's the prize. Me, me.
Me is Jennifer.
Hmm.
Me is just Jay. Do you need to see me?
No.
Oh, okay. I ain't trolling.
Mm-mm. I don't need to see you.
Okay.
Seriously.
Bye.
Okay.
Um, yeah, this whole thing, child. Listen, I don't. Okay, there's so many layers to this, right? I feel like in general, we have been conditioned to fight against one another, right? We was
True.
having parts of this conversation on Miss Sunny channel last night. So it's money in black men and black women bashing one another. If y'all want
Yep.
to make money on YouTube, all you got to do is get up here, talk trash about black people, whatever extreme side, and you'll be all right. My thing is, yes, does he have like valid points about things? Yeah, but why am I finna listen to 5 hours of bull trash
To get to
to
two
get
points.
3 nuggets of gold? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand this. Like, I have to internalize all this trash so I could salvage 2, 3 gold nuggets. No, I'm good. I don't know. Everybody different. I don't learn that way. I don't grow that way. You ain't gonna beat my spirit down. And according to these type people, according to them, I ain't worth shit anyway. So why I'm gonna sit here listening to you? I'm a single mother. I'm older, so I done hit the wall. Ain't no hope for me. Like the other day, I was in a chat, and this dude tells me, "Oh, you should check out KS videos, blah de blah, yeah, yeah, yeah." And I told him I have no interest.
Mm.
Anything he's saying doesn't apply to me anyway, because according to people who think like him, I have no value. So what I'm going to seek out this information for? I wish I would be one of the women calling him crying, talk like, no, I'm just not. You have to care about yourself enough not to take other people's trash. If he was in a place to where he can really, because like people say, oh, he care about people and blah blah blah. I don't know. I'm not in his head. I'm just saying from the energy I'm getting, it sounds like you hate people that look like me. So why I got time to sit here listening to you? I just have no interest. I mean, so yeah, I'm not sifting through 5 hours of trash for 3 golden nuggets. That's just no. I'd rather not. But anyway, the guy told me I need to watch videos and
I love
blah blah blah. And he was
that.
like, you need to stop going around looking for a husband and save these young daughters out here to end the cycle. Okay, so let me get this straight. I ain't worth shit, but I need to help end the cycle. Man, if y'all don't get out my face,
With this BS.
it's you have to be resilient and care about yourself enough. You know what I'm saying? Because if you listen to people out here, you will feel like dirt.
Yep.
According to what these people say out here, if you listen to that mess, you will feel like ain't no hope for you in this world. Now, do people have unrealistic expectations? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not gonna make this generalized statement and just say it's all black women, it's all black men, whatever. Because I ain't gonna front on some of these little pages I go on.
Mm.
I see dudes talking like mad trash, about black women, right? Most days I just let it ride. But then I be like, let me see what this fool look like. Child, I hop over there to their little page or something. Okay, so you the one talking about you want a 9 or a 10, and you
And
look
and
like
and
that.
looking like what?
Now, granted, men can get away with looking a little, I don't know what the word is, because what everybody find attractive is
Sloppy.
different.
Let's keep it real. A man can look sloppy. He could be
This is
losing his
true.
hair. He can be older. He could let himself go. But he is still valuable because in his 70s, he could still get somebody pregnant.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
he is the protector, considered the protector. So yeah.
And I respect. the fact that we have double standards, right? I don't always like it, but I have come to understand and accept that it is what it is. We just have double standards in this world. So I'm not trying to create this level playing field amongst men and women. That's just the dynamic of things, right? But at the same time, is everybody in the world gonna be skinny? Like it's just certain stuff that they subscribe to that don't make no sense. Some of them be big as 8 bowling balls stacked up on top of each other, but yet they expect you to look a certain way. And what
Oh
cracked me
yeah.
up too, Raven, a lot of these same dudes that be talking trash about big women in general, they'll be sliding in your DMs.
Oh
But when
yeah.
they in the chat, ooh, oh yeah, ain't no such and such a for me. Nah, such a yeah, okay, yeah. But
Oh
you in
yeah.
my
I know
but you
that's
in my
for a fact.
DMs though. But you checking for me. Child, if y'all don't get out my face, see this the thing. Then they be like, oh, they don't want to hear the truth. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Yeah, nobody can tell y'all nothing. Okay, first of all, that's not the issue. At least with me, it's not. You know what I'm saying? We have to look at the dynamics of black men and women in general. Like we've had so much dysfunction and toxicity that goes on amongst our people that they not looking at what the real issue is. You got men and women just spending time pointing fingers. No, y'all don't want to be accountable. No, y'all don't want to be accountable. And listen, ain't nobody got time for all that. At the end of the day, all the trash we done went through, you know what I'm saying, as a people in general, that speaks volume to the fact that we have so many issues. The men mad because the women took the food stamps, and then they say that we put them out the house. And oh, it just don't stop. It's annoying. At what point do a person turn inward and say, okay, I see that there are a lot of situations and issues that exist, but let me turn inward and work on myself. Because that's the only thing I can control. You know what I'm saying? I can't control how other people think. So even though a lot of these people that be on these platforms sound ignorant to me, I can't
Hmm.
control how they think. The only thing I can do is keep trying to raise my vibration, like the lady in the chat, her name, create your best version. That to me,
Hmm.
that's what's in my power. So as I raise my vibration, as I heal from whatever issues I've gone through in life, and that because we all got baggage. These people be on these platforms expecting to get a woman with no baggage, but they a baby daddy times two baby mamas and whatever else, but you ain't worthy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just work on yourself. That's what you do. Work on yourself. And as you continue to work on yourself, you'll begin to attract things as you change your vibration. That's the way I look at it. So I
Yeah.
mean, to me, working on yourself means you're focusing on trying to improve health and whatever. And you know me,
Right.
I'm big, so I'm not one of the people that's like, oh, whatever, whatever. I mean, do whatever
Me
works for
too.
you.
I'm fat.
I don't feel like
I'm
everybody
over
gonna be
front.
skinny.
Fat.
I don't feel like everybody gonna be skinny, but I don't knock people who want to lose weight or whatever. Even if I want to lose weight, you know what I'm saying? I make sure I'm doing what I want to do for me. You know what I'm saying? But you got people out here that's driven to make changes in their life by like because of other people. To me, you'll never be happy if you move like that because you already know, Raven, you'll have a dude that like you big. And
Mm.
if you start losing weight, you got some dudes that won't like you no more when you start losing weight. I done been
That's
there.
true. That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? So everybody, all this other stuff, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind not having no damn stretch marks and my stomach looking like a road map. You know what I'm saying? A paper road map. But it is what it is. What the fuck I'm finna do? Sit around here? Ooh, I said the F word, I'm sorry. But
What
what
you
I'm
gonna do?
finna
Sit
do,
around
sit
here
around here
and what?
crying
Fucking
and stuff and
crying?
feeling
No, me and
sorry
you
for
both got
myself.
the F down together. There we go.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I refuse. I'm not gonna sit around here crying, feeling less than because I've been handed a deck that I don't want to play. You just shuffle that MF and do the best you can. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many different, like, it's just levels, man. I like that's like these dudes think they gonna be clean and well put together like KS. Don't get me wrong, KS is well, like he's a very man. He's very well put together and presentable, right?
Mhm.
To me, he presents some of the same mess that some of these other dudes been out here talking about for over a decade on YouTube. He is just in a nicer package. But
With
to
it.
me, it's still the same toxicity. Like it's the same mess. So like
I
people
just
be like, oh, well, he ain't he say he what is it that image consultant or something like that. Oh, blah blah blah. To me, that's very believable because he know how to put stuff together to look, aesthetically pleasing. So that is very believable for me. But to look at him as a relationship coach or what, I don't know what he exactly is, but to look at him in that aspect, I don't see that. But I do see how he could put together a nice image because he's a well put together man. But can you see a toddler run around his house with them little lights and shit he got spinning all over the place, wasting red juice on the floor?
hmm
No. The reality is that's a lot of our reality. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't
Everything
like
not
the
gonna look pretty
illusion
and
that
put
they try to
together.
give us because if anybody remember Idris Elba, right? He did that
Mm-hmm.
movie Daddy's Girls, Daddy Those Girls, something, and he
Mm-hmm.
with Taraji, was it Taraji P. Henson in it or was it Gabrielle Union?
Don't
It
give
was
me the
one of
line. There was some of them people.
right. So he did this movie about being Daddy's Girls or something like Daddy's Girls, and he. All right, let me see if I can pull up the movie so I can know exactly. All right, here. Daddy's Little Girl. That was the movie. And this was supposed to be a romantic comedy, right? This was a romantic comedy in 2007, American romantic comedy drama. Okay, and it was written by Tyler Perry. And the film starred Gabrielle Union and Edris. And it was about, what was the plot? He was a mechanic that was dreaming of owning his own shop. He had three daughters. The children had been cared for by their elderly maternal grandmother, who visited and provided financial support. Before her death, the grandmother asked Monty to take custody of his daughters. Since his daughters, their mother and his ex-wife Jennifer is both mean-spirited and self-serving. Jennifer has little to no interest in her daughters, having not visited them in several months. So in this movie, he is the single dad with three kids, three girls. And Gabrielle is the attorney on the way up. She doesn't have any kids. She's on the way up, y'all, with her career. So they make it where they show this man who has three kids. He has a job as a mechanic at the mechanic place. He don't own his own business yet. He got baby mama drama, but they're making him the high value man.
Mm-hmm.
He's the high value man in this movie. She ends up with him and dealing with the baby mama drama, the fact that the ex-wife has moved on to a drug dealer of a man that she lives with, dealing with the drama that comes with it. She has to go to court with this dude to help him get his child's kids back and everything. All this drama she's dealing with when she's a single female on the up and coming. She's a lawyer. She has it made, but she settles for this man with three kids with all this drama.
And to me, that's a real reality for a good amount of women. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I be tired. I just be tired, Raven.
But
Like
my
the
thing
woman
is,
sphere and
what's
the
the deal?
manosphere,
Why
they
is that
have.
okay? Why is that
But
okay
that's what
that
I'm
that should
saying.
be
They
pushed
have
to us?
all these
But when
statistics
it comes
out
to the
here and all
woman,
these numbers. Well, this is the double standard, right? So
exactly.
you have because I sit on both sides, right? So I
Thank
sit
you.
in the manosphere and I watch,
Mm,
and I sit in the woman sphere and I watch. And you have both parties saying the same thing, Raven. The black women be saying ain't no quality black men, and then you have the black men saying ain't no quality black women out here. So like to me, I look at it from a deeper level. Like we've been conditioned to remain at odds. You know what I'm saying? Like because there are good people out here. I have been through things with men and in dating and relationships, but I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, all black men are this and that. To me, that's ignorant. Just like you have all these people generalizing everybody based on the one or two experiences that they had. Like them dudes that be crying in the little chat, oh, these black women ain't shit and da da da. Like, dude, like maybe you chose wrong. Ain't that's
Yep,
what y'all
I
tell
did
us? You
all
chose
this. I gave her
wrong. So,
everything, and she
right.
cheated
So,
on me, and
what
she
is
did
it
this to
in
me.
you?
That's hmm
Yeah. So, what is it in you that you allow someone to abuse your kindness or cause you to be like passive as hell to where you allow somebody to use you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, us as women, sometimes we feel like, okay, this dude, they don't want no good woman. Because when they have a good woman, they don't treat her right. And then they go and get a little cute hottie that take all their money. And that's why you have women sitting here laughing like, I don't feel sorry for him.
Nope, I
Okay,
don't.
we know men like what they see, but
They're
what
very visual.
men like, as far as
Mm.
what they see, may vary. Yes, conventionally, people like slimmer people, symmetry, things of that. I get all that. You know what I'm saying? But to sit here and say that everybody wants the same thing isn't true. I know some guys that won't talk to small women. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own thing. So all this is subjective to me, I guess, is the point I need to get to. All the like how they rate women, by numbers and all of that is subjective. What I might feel is a 8, you might think is a 6. So I don't understand how they subscribe to all this trash.
But
Trees
they
telling
do.
you something in the chat.
Oh no, I said I'm just going over there right now. Check it out.
Oh, okay, but yeah, it's just it don't make no sense to me. Me personally, I'm not internalizing that trash. You can sit here and beat my spirit down all day. I'm my own worst critic. Everyone is their own worst critic. You know what I'm saying? We all down ourselves and fight amongst ourselves in our own mind. Why I'm gonna sign up to listen to that mess? That's another reason I stopped going to church. I don't need to go over there to get beat up on all day. Yeah. Mm-mm. But to me, you got a lot of misguided people out here that's following these folks because to me it's like they went through a bad situation, so they feel like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what he's saying is true. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's exactly how that MF did me. Yeah, that B did that, and all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden he's speaking the truth. Like so, to me, it's like a bunch of trauma bonding, honestly. Even amongst the women that's out here talking about, they about ready to take all the little male babies out and shit. Like, and to me, it's a bunch of trauma bonding. Oh,
You
my
saw
man
that
cheated
too?
on
You
me
saw that
too.
video?
So, ooh, girl,
Did you
listen,
see
I
that
ain't, I
video?
ain't watching no, nope. There are certain
Like
people I
I
will
could not
not
even
click
believe.
on.
I could not believe that they even made a video talking about all male children and stuff. Like I was like, okay, now
They
we're just
are
taking
bad
this is
shit
going.
crazy.
This has gone a little bit too far. You know.
Raven. I said this like 4, 5 months ago. Cause I be going at it with them too, right? Cause I done been
Mm.
called mammies and pick me's and all that. So it's like I can't win. It's something on either side. But I'm all about balance and doing what makes sense, right? But as far as that whole thing, 4, 5 months ago, I was, you know, in chats as usual, and
Mm.
they talking about black men, this and this. You'll have over 2,000 people in a chat. And I'm talking
Yep.
about the majority of them, all you see is them talking trash about black men. Oh, they're dusty and this and this. And I ask questions. Okay, well, if black men so dusty, why are you talking about them every day? I don't understand. This is stupid. So you gonna talk about what you hate every day.
Mm.
You say they don't want you because they want the others and whatever. Okay, that's fine. But you gonna talk about it every day. I just don't get that. If I don't like something, I'm not entertaining it every day. So they
No,
be
but
like, oh,
they'll
divest,
be
ladies,
they'll
divest.
be in
It,
they'll be in that chat faithfully. every day.
every
He'll be in there
day.
every day. If that man or that woman go live 3, 4 times a day, they in that chat 3, 4 times, talking about the exact same story over and over and over
He's
again.
a
Like, what are you
Dusty.
doing?
He's a Dusty. He looks like a Dusty. And so like 4, 5 months ago, I said, okay, well, how far is this gonna go? Because you it's to the point where it's poisonous, it's toxic. All y'all doing is having a bashing fest every day. I say, out of 2,000 people in this
Mm,
chat, how many of y'all got fucking sons? How do you feel this is gonna be beneficial to you raising your boys? Because most of y'all
mhm,
probably raising them by yourself. And so for me, I refuse to internalize that trash because I got 2 young boys to raise. I would have to resent my children in order to subscribe to that trash. And I'm not gonna do it. So they would tell me I was a mammy and this. You can call me whatever the F you want to call me. You can sit around hating your damn kids if you want to, but I refuse. So that's the thing I don't understand with them. And they do have sons. So now they want to try to jazz it up and call it selective breeding. I don't know why they think they finna go over here with Brad and then they act like Brad ain't capable of beating their ass and leaving them on the ID channel. So
mm,
to me, it's just like common sense. What is wrong with these people? It's about learning how to make healthy decisions, healthy choices, learning how to sharpen your people picker. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have patterns. So instead of them looking at their effing patterns, what they gonna do? Oh, we just gonna point and say y'all the problem. Nah, how about you point that finger at yourself and look at what is going on within you? We all got patterns. They say some of the stupidest stuff. I don't get it, Raven. I see all kind of people on the ID channel, so I don't know what. Child, they better go on somewhere.
here's one of the
Mm-mm.
leaders of it. Tommy, you know who? Crazy
Yeah,
Sotomayor.
listen, he been crying for over a decade. This man been crying. All he do
Oh
is cry.
my god.
I came
Oh,
from
they
Raven
is
when he
messed
first
up.
came out years ago. When he first came out, I used to laugh at his videos, right? Because just the way he talk and stuff, it was funny to me, and you could tell we all like come from the same like 80s and stuff. He make a lot of references and whatnot, right? So at first I felt like, okay, he's genuinely hurt and upset about the foolishness that goes on in the community. I get that. I get that. But as time goes on, I see all he doing is cussing these hair hats out. Like this is all we
Mhm.
do. I don't see nothing else going on. I don't see you talking about black men, nothing else. It's just the women. And
Mm.
so I had to push aside the fact that some things were entertaining, you know what I'm saying, coming from him, and just look at the fact that, okay, now you just spewing hate. You ain't got no type of solutions. You ain't got no type of recourse that makes any sense. You just spewing hate. This is a bunch of unresolved stuff you got going on. Now you have a platform and now you spewing it amongst all these people. And as you know, he still got folks that follow him. He pull in plenty money on lives. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate. But if you want to make money, all you gotta do is bash black men and black women. Just pick your poison. But yeah, for me, nah, I ain't doing it. They all could kiss my ass. The black men and the black women talking that foolishness. And then they'll say dumb shit like, oh, black women are losing. I told this dude in the chat, I said, we losing, you losing. What is wrong with you? If y'all losing, we losing. As much as we
Mm.
would like to separate ourselves, and they say, "Oh, we're not a monolith," and whatever, yeah, yeah, whatever. But guess what? We are still grouped together. So I don't know, Raven. So yeah, they got some validity in some of the stuff they saying. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, as far as the competing, right? To a degree, it is like evolutionary. It is a competition. You feel me?
Mm.
But I don't know the context of what they was talking about, so I can't really speak on that. But it just seemed to me like a lot of these feminine ass dudes want us to go out jousting and shit to win they love. Like what is this? I mean, do I have to put on a whole suit of armor and go get out on a horse or something and fight for your love? No, I'm good.
I,
Mm-mm.
it shouldn't be a competition. I
I
should
mean,
not
a
have to get
competition
down
and
on. I don't know. I should not have to get down and dirty and fight my other sister and
well, that's
fight
what I'm saying. Give
people
me the
to
context
be
of what they
on me.
meant by that.
Like you, by any means, that's you supposed to be trying to fight for that man. If you really want to be married, if you really want that relationship, you supposed to be, willing to get down and dirty to get that man.
But how that
Okay,
sound, Raven? But then they mad because we too masculine. Like, what the F is it? Which one you want?
you gotta love it. You
And
gotta
that's what I
love it.
told him. I tell people it's not that I want to be in my masculine all the time. I'm a single mother and I take care of boys. So I understand the dynamic is going to be different, right? So sometimes I have to do adjusting, just like if you go to your job, you switch hats, you know what I'm saying? If you're the boss on your job, you switch hats. If you come home and you're a married woman or whatever, you switch hats, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, don't sit here and stay in a feminine position wanting somebody to get in and get into all this foolishness for your damn love to prove that they love you and then complain and say we too masculine. Like, what is this? This is stupid. You man crazy. And see, this is a whole another problem. You got a lot of women that are in their masculine more, and a lot of men that's in their feminine more. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's different reasons for that. I think a lot of women are single mothers, they are independent, and some of them just have to do ish by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I learned when it comes to wanting a partner or whatever, it's just a certain way you have to finesse, because you do have to put yourself in a vulnerable position to be feminine in order to you know what I'm saying, um to attract a man that's masculine. Because to me, it's not a problem of attracting men. You'll attract a man, but if you and your masculine, most of the time you're gonna attract a feminine man. I don't want no feminine man. So I have to constantly, switch things up when the situation presents itself, if that makes sense. Raven doing something else.
No, I'm just thinking about something. Somebody did something, and I'm really thinking about it.
Oh,
I'm really thinking like, what was I just don't get it.
on
But
this
okay,
subject or something else?
yeah, it just threw me off. Like sometimes, like that's why I try to stay on topic
Hmm.
because if I don't, it will throw me off big time.
So you
That's why I
throwed
kind
off,
of like this.
or we want
Yeah,
to stick to the topic?
right. That's why I have a rule. Like, please do not like when I'm doing a live, like, do not come in and like switch the topic because then it throws me completely off of my thought. Now I'm distracted thinking about something else when I need to be focused. And then it gets everybody in the
Well,
room talking about something that ain't even on the topic.
well, well.
Yeah.
Mm, I see somebody packing. Pack your ish and get out.
Yeah,
That's what the
this is
lady
why I
said
have that rule up
on
because it throws me off. I got brains. I'm not a
Raven
devil or
ADHD
something.
to kick there.
Oh jeez. Y'all having I'm
I see why they say don't look at the chat though when you on the thing.
yeah, because it throws you off. It
What,
throws
baby?
you off.
I'm minding my business. Don't touch. Thank you. Bye.
So you say it's
Say
called
say hi,
mental
Miss Raven.
beings. Hello.
Okay, bye.
Hello. How you doing?
No, maybe. Maybe not.
Okay. I'm gonna mute you while you talking. All right. This was a good test run on this subject. I wanted to see everybody's opinion on what they thought about this. I wanted everybody to, do a test run to see how everybody felt about the topic, and I'm glad that it got a lot. Gave me a lot of Yeah, my mind's just off now. It gave me a lot of feedback and everything on the subject and everything like that, because it's something that I see that a lot of people are really um using as a means of money. Like, they're playing on people's insecurities big time. It's like men versus women. You want us to do this, but at the same time you turn around, you want us to do that. It's very confusing in what they want us to do. And they're making it seem like if you're over 40 or you have kids, you're not of value, and that's false. That's the biggest false thing. Like, you're still of value. So yeah, I wanted to touch on it, and I want to say thank you to everybody who chimed in. I really appreciate it. And
Thank you for
y'all,
having me up here, Raven. I
yeah, I
appreciate it.
mean, thank you. You really gave some good insight and gave your opinion on everything, and I really appreciate it. And I I got groceries that I need to put away. So I'm going to go put away my groceries, and I want y'all all to have a blessed night. Y'all have a good night. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. I appreciate it. Um, create your best version. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Everybody who chimed in today, I really appreciate it. And on that note, I am out. Have a good night. Baby, 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 baby.